Here's the 2018 12.9-inch iPad Pro. Just bought it, and I have a bunch of accessories that I purchased on Amazon for the iPad Pro. I'm going to unbox all of these and put them on the iPad Pro and go over all these items and explain why I chose these products. And I might change my mind. I haven't used them yet, so as I open them and operate them, who knows, I might like it, I might not. I'll open the iPad Pro later. First thing I purchased is I wanted a 3.5mm output jack on the iPad Pro because the iPad Pro only has one USB-C port. So this adapter here from Sachi, it's a USB-C to 3.5mm audio adapter, but then it also has another USB-C port so you can power your iPad Pro as you're listening to or have the output of the 3.5mm jack. That's what this is. Here's a new tech, a neck tech. This is a neck tech Type-C PD charger station. With this, I have a charger station where I normally charge my iPad on my desk. This has a USB-C that has the right amount of output to power the 12.9, because the 12.9 requires more power than your smaller iPads and iPad Pros. That's what this is. Then I got a special stand. This is a Cabcon table stand. This is a Teenowl? I can't pronounce this product, this brand name. I'll open that. The last thing I got is tempered glass screen protector from G-Tech. First, opening the iPad Pro. I know the iPad Pro has its own tab to open this, but I like using a razor. This is the 256 gigabyte version, space gray. I've been opening up all the accessories here, but this is what this looks like. Here, this is the case that I had on, the back case, and then I put the really awesome, the tempered glass. It comes in a very nice packaging. A+ for this packaging that they put together from G-Tech. It was fairly easy to put on the screen. It's not matte. It's fingerprints will get on it, but not as bad as if it weren't on there. So I don't usually have covers on my iPads. I like to have it like this. Keeps it simple. With this, I'm gonna test it out, and I'll report back if I have any problems with this, but this looks pretty much like what I thought it was gonna be. I like that it comes with a very long USB-C cable, so I can have this at a distance. There are a few other chargers that had the AC built in, but I wanna keep this at a distance because I put this on my desk. Here's the audio adapter. I will make an update to this video if I have a problem with this adapter. But until then, assume that this works fine. Oh, the only accessory that I purchased that I'm not liking is the stand that I bought. The packaging was really nice, and it comes in this nice fuzzy little pouch. But what I was noticing was that it's not that heavy, which is a good thing and bad thing. It's not that heavy in that you can just carry it around, put it in your bag. This is mostly plastic, the stand, these risers. The plates appear to be metal. The bottom part has the most weight, except when you're putting on an iPad 12.9. When you put this on, you're limited with all of the articulation that this can do with other smaller devices. For example, you can tell already that it's the weight of the iPad Pro 12.9 is pushing it back, so it's not stable. It doesn't hold at a lot of angles. You have to get it really low to the ground, low to the base, or you have to put more leverage up front. Otherwise it's gonna tip, and I don't really like that. I feel like it's gonna tip if I use this to write on. Sometimes I'm gonna get a stylus. I don't have a stylus now, but if I want to write on the iPad and lean against it, it's not gonna fly. So I like the idea of this. It's just not heavy enough to support an iPad 12.9, in my opinion. So I will return this, and what I'm going to use instead is an older system that I had been using for my iPad 10.5 inch. And that's this GorillaPod with a very simple noodle, graffiti noodle. This has lasted several iPads. So it extends, put this off, so I can put that. So back there, it holds it. And then I connect it to my GorillaPod that, wow, this might not hold very much, but as you can see there, it's holding it. It's holding it all right. It supports the weight. I might upgrade to the bigger GorillaPod, but this seems to be a better solution and more versatile than that other Habcon stand.